Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It's 6:59. Today's high was 52. The low tonight's going to be 37, so right now it's about 45 degrees. Oh, darn it. Nope, stay out. Just a little one in. So it's kind of been like a little bit of showers, and then mostly windy. There's an 8-mile-an-hour wind today. It says tomorrow night, that it might snow. So I'm gonna have to cover a few things, which I guess is fine. Most of my stuff is acclimated, thank goodness. So like all this stuff, like my mints, I don't have to cover anything like that. I'm just gonna have to do some of the newer stuff that's in. Like, ooh, look at that rhubarb. Those leaves are really taking off. So I'm probably gonna cover the rhubarb. I've got some new leaves on this one too. And I will probably cover, ooh, look at those daffodils. Those are probably, those aren't going to make it, but that's okay because those are about done blooming anyway. So after tomorrow, they'll be on the dying end, as long as the new sprouts. The strawberries will be fine because I didn't really transplant any. They've been in the ground, so they haven't, their roots are established. Oh, I see a dandelion right there. These roots will be, oh, there's some new leaves right there. Wow, this dandelion is like hanging on for dear life. Get out of my bed. But, so I'm not worried about any of my strawberries. I'm not sure how the peonies are going to react. I've had these ones at least 4 years. But that new one, ooh, look at the new leaf on that rhubarb. The Sweet Williams and all these other things will be fine. The tulips will be fine because these have been here these are some of the first flowers that I ever planted. I actually planted well over 150 tulips, and then this is all I have. So I don't really mess around with buying any more tulips anymore. I'll just keep the ones that I have, and then hopefully they'll just keep, well, they keep getting bigger bushels each year. So I'm just going to keep letting them go and let them just spread over time and just do it that way. I am kind of worried about not worried about the garlic. I might be a little worried about what do you call this? Lilies, just because the lilies can be pretty sensitive, even though I've had these for 4 years. Normally, I don't clean out the bed this early. And when you clean out the beds, you're pretty much taking away all their security. So I might just take and lay a blanket over these. I'm not going to do it tonight because the low tonight's 39. It might dip down to 37, not too bad. But tomorrow night's 31. 32 is freezing. So I'm more concerned with the new trees I planted. I'm really glad I didn't put the blueberries out and the blackberries. I'm glad that I've kept them and just watered them in the container that they're in. They're actually, the blueberries have all got new leaves, which look really good. I'm not really seeing much movement on these trees yet, so I'm hoping that I didn't get, I'm hoping they do good. I don't know. That one over there looks kind of green, that plum tree. Plum trees grow so slow out here. Like my crabapple, I know I've had this one for a while, But man, it's gonna make all the little buds freeze, because all the little buds on here, those are probably gonna freeze. There's no way to cover this. I don't have to, these ones are all established, so I don't really have to do anything with this stuff that's established. It's all new stuff that you've got to worry about. And I've learned my lesson not to plant too early. But, you know, like when you're out shopping and you stumble across something that you really, really want, I'm sure this peonies will be fine. I don't know. I think a 5-gallon bucket will fit over it though, so that's what I'm going to do with that. And then I can just tear that tarp off of there. I'm going to cover the onions. Maybe I'll cover the daffodils just for kicks and giggles. Probably leave those peonies over there just alone because they've been through all kinds of stuff. And then I'm going to cover the asparagus because that definitely will not be able, like, it'll kill that one little asparagus that I've got growing right there. And he's getting pretty tall. See him? He's getting there. But these other ones, see how that one laid over? That's because it got the tip of it got froze. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw I don't know. Now I'm going to have to do something with all these because I mean, I can throw this bucket over something. Just dump the bucket out and toss the bucket over something small. I don't really have anything too much out here, so I don't have to run out the butt crack of dawn and cover stuff up. That would be more annoying than anything. Or pack. I used to pack stuff in and out, in and out, in and out. And even then, sometimes during the daytime, it'll dip down and you don't even notice it. It'll get cold and it'll dip down and then you just don't realize it. And then once the little roots get too cold or frost or frozen, then your chances of them growing is slim. So not gonna mess with it. But I did come out here and clean out this. I had emptied my wagon, and that's a new pile of weeds that I've piled in here. This is all brand new weeds. I picked a bunch out of the yard too. There's Scotty over there. And I've just been kind of going along, and the deeper ones I use the shovel a little bit to get up. That's why it's like that. But then when I rake it all, it evens itself out. And then I also have this weed puller like thing that I got at Ace. I think I want to say I paid $30-some for it. But it's this little thing. It advertises it's good for like dandelions, but it doesn't really do dandelions that good. So you put the weed thing, the fork over it. I broke 2 of these before, so you have to be careful if you're pulling them in your gravel. And then you push this little button and it releases the weed. But I've noticed that they work the best for like if you want to pull grass, like chunks of grass like this that you don't want growing in places. Well, that wasn't a good. There. It'll pull the grass right up. And then you find one of these things. I don't know what this weed is called, but it works great for this weed. See? Pulls those ones out. It doesn't work for like these little ones. You have to get down and get there, but you can just like even these big grass clumps. Just, you got to get a good, find a good solid spot on it. Try this one. And then it'll just pull the whole clump out. Just like that. And you hit the button, and then you have the clump, and then you can take the clump and go put it in a hole that Scotty dug. What you looking for? What's the matter? What's the matter? You trying to cause all kinds of trouble? I think she wants Lucky. It's hard to separate those two. Oh, and I cleaned up this area a little bit too. I was like working, because I like to walk barefoot. So I want a path that I can come down this sidewalk. I picked up all the stuff that was on the sidewalk. I need to fix that too. That looks crazy. And I like to come down the sidewalk. I used to like to come out of here, come down the sidewalk barefoot. Get out of there! What are you, crazy? And then be out in my garden barefoot. Sometimes I forget to wear shoes when I come out here. Not so much now that I'm staying in the house, but when I was out in the apartment, I would come out barefoot constantly. Oh, well, look, I just knocked everything over. It's fine, Scotty. No need to be worried. So it is pretty chilly out here. I thought about coming out here at nighttime and doing a video after it gets dark so that everybody can see my yard light up. I thought about doing that. And I need to kind of go around and pick out but it's been overcast. So I don't know how bright things are going to be. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys the update. All I did was pretty much pull weeds today, and I will continue to probably just pull weeds for the rest of April and probably a part of May. And then mid-May, I'll start trying to come out and plant stuff, like the stuff that I'll start stuff soon in the house. Probably not for a little while longer. And then about mid-May is when I'll get sick of this stuff being in the house and I'll want to start moving it out here, but I'll probably move it in small areas because you have to cover things up. Like it's frozen June before, and I lost half my garden one year because I got overzealous and ended up half of everything died because it froze in June. So you have to, we need to look at Hager. Well, we need also a thumbnail. I don't know what we're going to do for a thumbnail here. This is as good as any, right? I almost hit the end button. I was going to water today, but man, it is cold out here. Way cold. Oh, can't even see the tip of Hager. That's not good. It said it might even snow tomorrow night. And then there'll be snow back on top of Hager, and we'll be waiting for it to melt again. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And maybe I will have... Oh, wait, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'm busy pretty much till noon. I'll have to go to get some bread and milk because I have Bodie on Mondays. So I gotta make sure everything's up in order. Scotty! Scotty! Scotty poo-poo! You are such a funny muffin. Ugh. Is he gonna snuggle? Is you as a snuggle muffins? That's what I call her, snuggle muffins. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind, especially to yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I really, really appreciate it. I bought this thing the other day. I really like it. It's like there's an 8-mile-an-hour wind and this thing's not budging. What is happening? Oh, I can't turn it. It's not one of those ones you can just turn in the ground. Has like it moved a little tiny bit. Anyway, I actually love it. It was $20 for it. I caved in and bought myself something. Look, there's no sunset tonight. I've been trying to come out during the sunset so that you guys can enjoy it. Ooh, I feel sprinkle. Scotty Poo Poo! Come on, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go in the house. Come on. Come on. Scotty. Look at how fast she runs. She got her ball. Oh. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.